Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Eric Johnson. I want to teach you how to make money with CBD oil. This is for people with Asperger's, and I'm going to start with my story in the beginning and work all the way up to what I'm doing now with CBD oil and how I've made over, two multiple six figures with CBD oil and home businesses. So, people with Asperger's, they're very creative, and when they focus on something, they really put everything into it, and they're perfectionists. So, what they create is usually top notch, it's like genius level in some cases, and I'm just really impressed what we can do with our minds when we focus on something. I've always been interested in the arts. I've always been a writer, ever since I was 15, 16, I was creating poetry, I was writing poetry, and then I created a couple ebooks. I've always been into surreal art, like Picasso and Klimt, and there's so many, Salvador Dali, and people like that. They just fascinated me. The more eccentric they were, the better. And so I've always wanted to be an eccentric, artist. So I started writing poetry when I was 16 or 17, and then 2011 I started a blog on WordPress, just the basic WordPress.com platform. I didn't create a real blog yet, but I was writing on this WordPress platform. I just loved words, and I could write every single day. And eventually I discovered that I could make money by blogging, and all it is getting people to your blog, and you give them a specific call to action, basically telling them what to do next. And you see that all over now, and you can sell anything you want. So I didn't really catch on to that until about 2014, when I started a real blog, and I wanted to do network marketing, which is really crazy because it's an extroverted industry and there's a lot of sales hype around it. So I was like, all right, how am I going to do this without calling people and being salesy? How am I going to do this without bugging friends and family? So I learned about attraction marketing. It's also called content marketing. And so what you do is you attract people to your content. You can do videos and you would attract people. You can do blog articles and you would attract people. It's called attraction marketing because they're coming to you for more info. You're not pushing your opportunity on them. So I'm like, this is right up my alley. I can write about network marketing over and over and over, and eventually some of those articles are going to show up on the first page of the search engines, and they're going to buy from me. So it was really hard in the beginning though. From 2014 to 2016, I wrote a couple hundred articles, and I was talking to my friend who's a blogger, and I'm like, when is this gonna take off? I mean, I've been writing every day and nothing's happening. And he's like, you have to just keep going. You have to. He had like 1,000 articles on his blog, and I only had like 150. And he's like, just keep going, it will happen. So in 2016, I started to attract people from around the world to my blog who were interested in starting a new network marketing business. My articles were titled things like top 5 MLM companies in Africa, or top 10 MLM companies in the US, whatever. And then people find those articles because they're looking for a new opportunity. So eventually I started to get people from the Philippines and Nigeria signing up without even talking to me. They just signed up because they read my article. And then in 2017, the company I was with launched CBD oil. So I'm like, this is great. This is going to be a new industry. And this is before the mainstream caught on to CBD oil. And I even talked to the CEO of our company. I said, can I do an article on the new CBD product? He was like, sure, but wait until we announce it, and then you can. So the moment he announced it to everyone, I hit that publish button, and I was one of the first people to write about CBD oil for network marketers. And it took about 7 months, and then eventually that article was number 1 or number 2 in Google. And all of a sudden, I was getting 3 to 8 orders a day on my blog, because that's when the mainstream finally caught on and they were buying it left and right. In 2018, I made $80,000 with just CBD oil, and from my blog. I wasn't doing three-way calls. I wasn't bugging people. I wasn't doing these salesy webinars. All I was doing was writing my articles. I did 1 article a day, and sometimes I would do a video on YouTube. And under every article, I would put, click the link to check out my number 1 CBD oil business. That's a call to action. So they click the link, and it goes to my replicated website that I use for my company. And when someone orders through my website, I get a commission. And that's the same thing for affiliate marketing. It's the same thing for e-commerce. It's the same thing for, all the internet marketing is basically getting enough traffic to click on your link so someone will place an order and you get a commission. And there's services, there's products, there's travel, there's gold, there's silver, there's CBD, there's any supplement under the sun. You could even do Amazon products. You could become an Amazon associate, but their commissions are only 1 to 5%. I can get 50% commissions from this bottle. So when someone buys CBD oil on my website, I could get 50% commissions. So if this is 100 BV, I get $50 based on the BV. 100 BV, I get $50. So it's very lucrative, but it is getting competitive. There's thousands of CBD oil companies. So you have to really come from a unique angle. That's why I do CBD oil for Asperger's. It's a unique angle. Not many people have done it. More people have done CBD oil for autism. So you just have to find a unique angle and then create enough content around it. You don't need to be salesy. You don't need to be like, buy this product, it's gonna cure all of your diseases. In fact, you can't talk that way. There are certain restrictions on how you speak about your CBD oil. You cannot say this cures anything, okay? Or you will be slapped by the FDA, or you'll be fired from the company. So pretty much all you can say about this is that, it creates a general wellness. You can push the envelope a little depending on what company you're with and say that it may reduce anxiety. It may reduce social anxiety. People are doing it all the time, okay? So you're not going to get fired if you talk about it in those, in those lines, but you have to check out the company's, compliance first before you start talking that way. But it's very exciting, and why I'm promoting this to Asperger's people is because it does help with better sleep. It can help smooth out the edges. We can get very nervous in social situations, and CBD oil has helped those situations for me. So I definitely promote it for people that have, social anxiety or just general anxiety. It's a great supplement, and I love it, and the quality is exceptional, and the commissions are great. So if you want to promote CBD oil, you're going to have to create a brand around it. You're going to have to target a specific group of people and then create content for those people every single day, or at least 3 times a week. And eventually, a year or 2 into it, if you create enough content, people are going to start buying from you, or they're going to be asking about your products. Okay? If you look at YouTubers, all of them pretty much have links under their videos to the things that they're promoting and selling. You know, there's going to be affiliate links under their YouTube videos. There's going to be network marketing links under their videos. So if you do enough videos for your target audience, you are eventually going to get orders. And that's the way it's always worked. I've been doing this since 2014. I've been working full-time from home since 2016. And I'm building this new brand for Asperger's. My blog is only 4 months old. My YouTube for Asperger's is only 4 months old, maybe 6 months. And it takes time. I have to start over. I sold my old MLM blog because I don't want to write about MLM anymore, but I do want to help people that have Asperger's. So my heart is into it more than ever. Instead of trying to just make money from people, I actually want to help people with Asperger's. I want to help addicts get sober. I would love to just help a couple people, you know, either make money or find God or help them with their social anxiety, something to improve someone's life. Because I was a very self-centered person with Asperger's. I had addictions. I was narcissistic. You know, because I was in fight or flight. I didn't feel safe growing up, so I got very self-centered and I got introspective. So when I discovered network marketing, I knew that it was salesy, but I was like, how can I promote this my way? And with some hard work and tenacity, which a lot of people with Asperger's has, you can achieve anything you want. And I was a shy introvert, and I made multiple 6 figures in network marketing. So you can do it, but like I said, it's competitive. You have to do a specific tiny little group of people. Let's say you're a 55-year-old single mom. You're going to want to target 50-something single mothers. If you're a widow, you're going to target widows that are home alone, that want to work online. So you have to title every video a certain way to be SEO, search engine optimized. So once you get your titles down and your keywords down, you can have tremendous, that's going to give you a head start in ranking in Google and Bing, is by getting the keywords right and your titles optimized. You don't want to just, you know, say, you know, here's my story. You know, that title has no SEO. But if you say how 50 plus women can promote CBD oil from home, or make money from home with CBD oil, or just make money from home for widows, you're going to have targeted keywords in your titles, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you to attract traffic and the right people. So really just brainstorm what you want to do and who you want to target. Who is your target audience? I want to target people like me because I know me. So I get along with people like me. That's just the way it is. We get along with people like ourselves. So start brainstorming, write down title ideas, look up what SEO is, and get a target keyword. If you're a 52-year-old widower, you're going to target widows, possibly. I'm not telling you what to do. You're going to have to brainstorm it. It's going to have to feel right in your heart. And that is how you can promote anything online. It doesn't have to be CBD oil. I'm promoting other things as well. You might want to start with one thing, and then when you start getting a little success, you can start doing multiple income streams. And you can start promoting different products or services. You don't have to stick with one thing, but you do have to do that in the beginning to get it off the ground. You have to laser focus on one thing. The more you do it, the more it will evolve, and then you can start adding into it. Like I started with just Asperger's people who rock back and forth because that's what I did. Now I'm helping people with addictions and Asperger's. So it's growing. I'm expanding on it. And doing it, it opens up more freedom to be more creative and create more topics around those keywords. Addiction, alcoholism, a little narcissism, Asperger's, autism spectrum disorder, hypersensitive or highly sensitive person. I'm all of those things. So I can wrap it up into my product. Whatever I want to promote, I can do that. And I have fun because I'm speaking about stuff that I'm interested in. I'm actually learning the same time you guys are by speaking it. That's what you do in college. You memorize something and then you speak it to really get it in your mind, to learn it. So doing videos is not useless. You're learning as you go. And then at the end of the video, just say, click the link under this video to check out my #1 product for blah, blah, blah. You do enough videos and enough articles that way, you're gonna start making money from home. So click the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I wish you the best of luck. It's gonna be hard. You might already work from home and you'll be like, this is a no-brainer. I love CBD oil. Where do I sign up? Okay? So love you guys. We'll talk to you soon.